Guys, what you're about to see is 100% edited by Joe. Joe has never edited. He couldn't even say the word. He didn't know how to say edited before this episode. So he's never edited anything. So what you're about to see is all him. So enjoy or don't enjoy. And comment and say how bad it is.
Balloons.
Balls.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Clam Cakes. I'm Joe.
And I'm Jared.
We got a special guest today, dude. Freaking special guest, so special. You want to introduce yourself, special guest? Special guest, introduce yourself.
Yeah.
Yep. Come on,
Hi.
This is my brother-in-law.
Hi.
AKA Steve, AKA Trade Films. He does a lot of like music videos and
I'm so sorry. Got to interrupt you real quick. Thank you. So
Okay,
this is
cut out.
my combos. That's my bubble hash that I make in there with keef and weed.
my friend sells drugs.
No. I just gave it away. I give away drugs.
Oh, okay, you give away drugs. You don't charge them for it.
Did I just charge him for it?
No.
And
Kind
also, I'd like to present you with this stuff that you've never seen before.
Oh, you present. You don't charge, you present.
I present. Also, just got some nice bittersweets for him right now. Our new hash bears and hash bites. There you go.
Yummy, yummy.
For you. And I got one more thing for it. This is just a classic podcast gift.
Oh, you did it? I was
Of course
gonna
I did
remind
it.
you. Nice. We do like a customized jar. You
Yep.
couldn't find a picture of him.
No.
I was gonna put my sunglasses on so it'd really like vamp up the vibe.
You got sunglasses?
You want to go in my backpack and get them? Nah, don't do it. Yeah, do it. Do it. How are you doing, Steve?
God.
Hi.
He's doing high. Joe, how are you doing?
Vitamin water is basically water.
I think everyone should trip on something. No busting balls allowed. No, not nothing. Not even the slightest.
Yeah, see, that's annoying.
It has to be a friendly environment.
Yep. Drunk people fuck up a trip if they're not part of it. Or, like, I mean, if someone takes a shot during the trip, that's fine. But, like, I was tripping once with my boy. We shouldn't have been doing it. I threw up in it.
Drunk people bust balls too much.
And it's just the whole vibe is like a... But, yeah, actually, that's a good point, yeah. Because I was just like, the next day I saw that kid that came in and ruined the trip. And he like put his hand out to dap me up. And I was like, no. I was like, dude, you came here yesterday super sideways.
You guys are like...
ruined my trip.
Y'all are not friends on like a spiritual level after that.
No, yeah, because I was like, because he doesn't get it.
Yeah,
Like-
that's ridiculous. Because like I've gone to a lot of festivals and stuff, and I don't really do that stuff because my anxiety. So I'd be the drunk one. I would never do that. That's so annoying.
Right, you don't do that shit. Fucking, but that's what like Steve, you probably have things you need every time you trip.
Yeah, orange juice.
You ever get caught in a loop?
The trick with the loops is no matter what you do, you're gonna get caught in a loop. But you have to like tell yourself, oh, it's just like a shroom loop. It'll be fine.
I remember the first time I ever heard the word meth is the acid dealer. And he asked, do you and your friends do coke? And we're like, once in a fucking while if someone has it.
But if they don't have it,
he's like, well, try this new thing. And he gave us this bag of it and it looked like sugar.
and you do a line like you think it's coke.
He said, don't do lines. He said, do these little bumps. Yeah. And I said, okay, whatever. But we went to this party and we did a shit ton of acid at the party. So at one point, this kid that I did coke with before, I said, hey, some dude gave me this coke-like shit. And we went upstairs in the bathroom. And we did the whole bag in like 2 lines.
God.
Your Honor, it was coke-like.
But I couldn't tell you what it was like because we were already so high off the acid that I couldn't tell you what it was like.
Yeah, because first of all,
But I feel
it
like that would
ripped
make you
a dimension in
experience
your
it.
nostrils.
Yeah.
But I do remember that there was not a hurricane. What's the one underneath the hurricane? The tropical storm.
Tropical storm.
Yeah.
And we were climbing.
Did the light just shut off?
What just happened?
That light shut off.
Oh, okay, they both shut off.
But
that came unplugged.
No, it didn't. That's the air conditioner.
All right. You ready to start?
We didn't start.
Enjoy your clams, cocksuckers.
That's the clam talking. You know anything about clams?
The press finds out about these bad clams.
That's a bad clam, all right. Clam
Oh wait, Oh, it's all right.
This way, bro.
Thanks for joining us, guys.
is that
This
on,
is
like, a
Clam
timer?
Cakes
Wait,
after
let's put the
Clam
lights back on.
Cakes. No, dude. Clam Cakes after Clam Cakes.
What are you talking? So we're
Like dudesy after dudesy, but
yeah,
Clam
but
Cakes after Clam
we
Cakes.
didn't even finish the
See,
normal
you
episode.
can't roll with stuff.
What are you talking about?
You can't-
You can't do it. We didn't even finish the first
It doesn't,
episode. You're
but-
going to a second?
Nah, see, it's
You gotta
the
put the
same,
lights back on.
It's the same
The
episode.
battery ran
The
out.
battery.
Oh,
died,
they're
bro.
batteries. All right.
I don't even.
Yeah.
couldn't
It's dark,
even
baby.
Tell you whether.
Yeah, he doesn't know what the fuck. Fuck it, dude. That's
I
what.
can see myself. Hi, how you doing?
You know what we said before?
sure I do
We
have
were like,
sunglasses on.
we like this podcast, Dudesy, and they have an AI that writes all like the stuff for them. And we're like, that'd be dope to like have somebody just give us stuff. Dude,
Like
that's
the
what
prompts.
Steve's doing.
You know
He's
what?
giving us curveballs that we have to acclimate to. It's making us a stronger
It-
podcast.
it's
You
not
gotta, you gotta bob and weave.
you gotta bob and weave, baby.
So, Dudesy after Dudesy. What? Dude, if like one of the lights fell, we'd be like, okay, and the 10th caller, that was Jessica. When the light fell, she said it was gonna be the second light. You have just one Clam Cakes attire. Call
You
us back for
put
that.
Clam Cakes attire.
That's it. We just roll with it.
Yeah. So, I feel like my energy is much lower than usual.
I'm chilling. I'm actually like, you know what's funny? Like, I mean, Steve, I see these fucking things, so you definitely do get this high. But I don't usually smoke like a joint.
I can't remember the last time I was high.
You see what I'm saying?
I actually like
'cause
that's
you-
like
it's 'cause you're
Sam.
taking
So
those
then why
dabs,
do you
dude.
keep smoking?
Because either that or take a shit ton of Adderall.
Okay. Because
There you go.
I mean, like if I smoke, I take a couple hits and I'm like,
No,
all right, I
take-
gotta, like,
if
chill,
I'm having
gotta go.
trouble sleeping at night, I'll take half an Adderall.
See, that's wild.
Wait, I'm sorry. Say that again.
He takes a half an Adderall to go to sleep. That is that's
You have 88.
If I'm having trouble sleeping.
Uh-huh.
One of those nights you can't fall asleep.
So you've just like inverted your brain.
No, that's how his
slows
brain
my
is.
mind down enough so you can.
that's like the
Go to bed.
true. Yeah.
That's pretty dope.
Hola.
Hello?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right, here comes Gary.
I
dude.
don't know if it's
is
a
it a
person
human?
or yeah, I'm so excited to tell. All right, guys, welcome.
All right, so
Gary.
my I think did I say this? Yeah, he's my brother-in-law. My sister just said, "Can Gary come out?"
And we want to know
Joe
if Gary,
doesn't know. I know what Gary is. Joe doesn't know if Gary's
If
a
I'm-
human.
I feel like
Do you
whatever
think Gary's
it
a
is,
human?
I feel like whatever it is, it's little. I know like something small is coming out.
So you think potentially there's a tiny
toddler.
human in the
Yeah,
basement
a toddler.
named Gary, and he's
I
been,
didn't hear the
and,
basement
and Gary's been begging to come out, and she finally is like, "All right, Gary, you tiny human,
Okay.
you can come out, and you can."
You know, I could picture me begging to come out.
Well, you've been begging to come out. Just
I
come
know.
out, dude. You
I
gay.
can't. I can't. I'm waiting for Gary. Dude, okay, I hope it's a cat.
No, I hope it's a tiny human.
Oh my god. Hi, Gary. Wow, that's awesome. I know you're
Gary's
scared.
not happy.
But he's so cool.
Gary is
Hey,
so
Gary.
cool. Look at him. Hi, Gary.
He loves people, but he hates the war, so
Yeah. They have. I don't know if you heard. Luna is kind of like Wes.
Wow, Gary looks so cool. He's got like a big little head. Hi, buddy. Don't freak out. It's all right.
It's fully
She just
grown,
threw
too.
the cat in and then
No, you
closed the
think
door.
it's
He's the
she
garage
named
cat.
Gary?
Yeah.
Okay, that's true.
Cats are girls, except some of them are guys, but... No, actually. Hi, Gary.
Hi, come here.
Wait, ready? Gary. Gary. I want to show him my belly, but, like, I don't...
You want to show Steve your belly?
No, Steve's seen my belly. I want to show Gary my belly.
Why? What does
just-
that mean?
I want Gary to feel like this is his house. He can, like, hang out and relax.
Wait.
Gary, I wish I had a treat for you, buddy.
No, Gary lives out there.
Gary, I wish I wasn't here.
Gary
You know
lives
what I
out
mean?
here
Gary, I wish I wasn't here.
because Gary beat up all the other animals in the house.
That's make me love Gary even more.
We just got him, like, my daughter got him, like, 2 months ago, and he beats up all the other animals.
That's awesome. Hi. Well, actually, that actually sounds pretty rude.
So he became the garage cat.
It's okay, Gary. Aww.
What's up, bud?
Gary, it's okay.
Yeah.
I know. Should I get down on all fours?
Show your
No.
belly,
Gary.
dude. Gary.
I know, dude, but she put you out here. And honestly, like, you don't know how much I want you just to be happy right now, bud. Do you know if we were doing shrooms, how bad a cat being scared would like. ruin.
You know what? See, you know what would happen to me?
Be like, dude, it's all right. It's
No.
all right, dude.
This is what would happen to me. I'd look at the cat being scared, and they go, "Oh my god, am I scared?" And I transfer that energy to myself. That's what I do.
No, I would be like, oh, so you think that you could just judge me and be like, oh, you're scary. Like, you don't think, oh, I'm a person, Gary. I'm not a cat.
No.
Gary. Gary. Dude, I wish I had, what's your favorite treat, Gary? One whole fish?
And don't you give him a half a fish, dude. It better be one whole fish.
Gary, would you like a comically large fish, Gary, to hold in your little mouth? Come here, buddy.
I don't think
Exactly.
he wants to be here.
Gary.
But Gary, you're here. Just like when the lights went out, I was like, it's cool. It's no problem.
The only way Gary would go to you if you sit down.
Shit, then say less.
All right.
I'm coming to say hi.
We'll be right back.
It's aggressive. It's a good cat for someone that doesn't have any other animals.
Yo.
It's a good cat for someone that doesn't have any animals.
I don't know why he's freaking out.
I used this thing firing up.
I think I have to pee again.
Now, can I just say something right now?
Don't pee on
You know
Gary.
it's so that I guess
I don't know why
let's
you
figure
have
it
to
out.
pee so much.
Let's figure it out together. Us three, we can figure it out.
You already told me.
'Cause you
already
didn't-
said
you
why.
haven't-
I know. But
No, but wait, but he hasn't drank liquid.
I'm
since-
drinking. No, I'm.
But
drinking,
you
what do
haven't
mean?
drank enough to fill a bladder.
Well, no. Here's
2 glasses of wine you filled up so far
Here's
since
what
you've
I
been
think.
here.
Since he peed,
Shot of Hennessy.
but
why-
not since he peed.
And both
No,
are
no,
both
since he's
are
been here.
kind of
Isn't a pee-
diuretics, and they make you pee, right?
Yeah, but doesn't a pee empty it out?
N-
And
That's
then,
not how a
it-
pee
then
works,
that
dude.
is that a problem place? Steve, feel free to chime in if you're in. So the pee,
well, no.
you full pee, you pee,
I feel
no
like
more
it
pee.
makes you pee when you really shouldn't have to pee.
So when you get up to pee, is there pee?
Oh, there's pee.
Then
And it-
where is the pee
And you know what the thing
coming
is?
from?
It's gonna be. It's not only is it pee, it's gonna be clear pee.
Yeah, obviously, dude, because you haven't had enough time to soil anything in your body. You're like pure. You're like pure.
You know, I actually had.
You're hairless.
I had a.
Put it on the inside.
I had a note in middle school that I could just pee whenever and wherever I wanted.
Yeah, really. If I did
Just-
that,
I would just pee
I would
wherever.
wait outside for you every day and just beat you up. Every
So
day.
I'd pee on you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd be like, look, it's pee.
No, don't.
It's
Come
on
on,
PP
stop it.
Thibodeau, dude. It's PP Thibodeau. Look.
It's PP. Everyone
Hit
else.
him in the kidney,
Dude,
bro.
everyone
Hit him
around
right-
you like, don't go near. He's gonna
Punch
pee
him in
on
the
you.
stomach. Make him pee his pants.
No, you won't pee on me, dude. You
That
won't.
Kid sucks. That kid's always. He stinks. He smells like piss. You know why he smells like piss? He's pissing his pants.
When I was a little kid, I had a sleepwalking problem, and I would pee places. The night before my brother's first communion, you wear all white,
Yes.
head to toe white.
Uh-huh.
I opened up the closet and pissed in his white new shoes. So he had to wear white and just brown shoes. And those pictures haunted. Like
Wait.
like we go
He
camping.
wore the shoes.
Wait, so
no, he had to
was
wear
in
brown
full
shoes
white
because I
with
slept
brown
in.
shoes.
I pissed in his white
Oh
shoes.
my God, that's
That's
almost worse.
Yeah. Do you have like a story like that?
We went camping once. Clearly, everyone in the tent woke up covered in piss except me.
You know what's crazy?
So, clearly, I was doing a 360
Yeah, but
as I pissed.
Steve, I just met you. And I can't say this for sure. You don't sleep.
That's
You don't sleep.
hilarious.
You don't sleepwalk. You pee on people.
He pee walks.
Yeah,
And he
could
gets
happen.
them. And this is a long con.
I
ladies and
never-
gentlemen. This is the longest con. I sleep. That's the bet to convince the world that you sleepwalk. You can do whatever you want. Once somebody pisses you up, I just shit on the
One
shoes.
time in college, college is nuts.
No sleepwalk. I'm so tired. Do you have sleep paralysis?
No, I haven't slept walked since I was a kid.
Really?
I would wake up down the street.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you
Middle of a
serious?
snowstorm.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Is that like a court defense?
My
you
grandmother, my mother,
Yeah.
my mother would have to put the couch in front of the door. Even with the
That's what they
two
told the
two
cops.
locks, I would still get out.
I wonder if that has something to do with ADHD, because like your mind is
I
like
don't know.
active even while you're
Yeah,
asleep.
you're taking meth to go to sleep, so I don't know. I mean, there could be something.
Could be something
I
there.
don't know. We could look into that.
Might be something there.
Yeah, dude. Sometimes it's better not to look into it though. Like my uncle caught me practicing smiling when I was 3 years old because I didn't know why people were showing their teeth.
You've
And
said
you just
that
gotta
a
not-
lot.
I
in
know,
this pod-
but it's perfect right here. And you know what's crazy?
Actually-
nobody. Listen, here's the thing about it. We always talk about this. Oh, we don't have a lot of views on this. We don't have a lot of views on that, right? So the amount of people that watch this and the amount of people that would have remembered that reference are so small. But now the amount of people that watch this and know that I've said that before is 100%. That's
yeah,
what you just
yeah,
done.
and then you know what's gonna happen. They're gonna go, "Oh, what episode did he say that on?"
Nope.
Now they're gonna watch every single episode.
Hold on a sec. Is someone shucking and jiving and going with the flow right now?
Me? Yeah, of course.
He got it back. That was.
I've always had it.
And that's another curveball. Things are getting thrown.
Things are getting thrown. All right, let me.
Oh, we've just been talking.
Right, so that's what I'm saying. All this stuff.
That's so
I have
funny. I like this.
No, is this like great right now? Yes. Am I gonna have a ton of editing to do?
Why do you think so, though?
I mean, because
Is it great?
Yes.
it's
But,
great
like,
right
is-
now.
is
No,
it-
no,
yeah,
no,
right
it's-
now. And then when you go look at it, you're like, wow, what the
No,
fuck were
no,
we
it's
talking
gonna be-
about?
it's gonna be good. It's
Because
gonna
we
be
have
good.
clips.
It's
There's
gonna be
already.
What
dude.
the fuck
gonna
are
be
we
good.
talking about?
No, 'cause-
Exactly.
No, let me say this
That-
real quick.
well, yeah.
Steve, you tell stories very well and succinctly. Like he is a clip dream.
Right, but the problem is
That
I
entire
need
story
to, like,
with the P was
have
that was
all these stories flow to get
Yeah, but not. Oh my God, dog,
Joe.
What?
Oh, how about this? You edit this
Got it.
episode.
Got it.
You edit this fucking episode.
This episode has been edited by me.
Oh, you gonna do it? Shake, right? Shake.
Promise.
You're that's insane.
I'm doing it.
Oh,
I'm doing it.
Dude,
do whatever you want. Oh
you
wait.
just saved me.
Do whatever you want.
You want me to do whatever?
No, but I'm saying like on the because I have to edit it. So
Yeah.
like.
Oh, dude. You fucking.
I lost
Are
it.
you-
You're
gonna edit this
I sort of.
episode.
I just shook your hand.
Do you know what program to use?
Yes.
What is it?
Premiere.
Okay. you got it. You got it.
You hold space. And I forgot the thing, but
Dude.
sometimes there's a thing you can just press the space bar and it'll switch. It'll be fine. Dude.
You know how many times I'm gonna get up to pee then?
Go ahead, dude.
And you gotta cut all that stuff
No,
out.
no, you don't.
Yeah, you do. You're gonna have to cut that out.
Oh my God, this is so exciting. Because you know what's fun sometimes?
Oh, you know what? No.
Baptism by fire. Ooh, hot. We were talking about communion. Let's go back a
It's
couple years.
exciting until the day the episode's supposed to come out, and I'm like, "Hey, did you edit it?" And you go, "No."
Nope. I shook
do
your
it
hand.
tomorrow.
I shook your hand, and it's gonna be right. What do you want? Tuesday?
You have until Wednesday.
So wait.
No.
Am I
next
allowed
Wednesday.
to? Am I
Next-
allowed to? Like I'm fucking. I get to put it on I'll put it on the YouTube.
the episode?
It's gonna be up, and I'm doing the thumbnail too.
No, I'll do. Hey, I'll do.
No,
the
I'll do the thumbnail.
No, I'll do the thumbnail.
This guy, you know what's crazy about this guy? He never does anything, and now all of a sudden he wants to do the thumbnail.
But
All right,
you
he
have
does-
until not this upcoming Wednesday.
Let's put a clock on the screen right here.
And then what does that signify?
That's my editing skill. Was
The
I
clock
able?
is your
Oh my God,
editing
this
skill?
is so weird because I'm going to edit what hasn't happened yet.
Joe,
understand- you know what I mean?
Joe, what?
Steve, do you get what I mean? Thank you.
I don't understand what you're talking about at all.
I'm editing an episode that's not finished. But I know I'm going to. Do you understand what I mean? That I'm creating my
Well, 'cause
future right and my past right now. You know what I mean?
Are you gonna have like some sort
Wow,
of like?
this is so fucking crazy.
I feel like you're just gonna stare at the footage and like be like, "Oh, I really learned something about myself."
No,
And
what's
you're
gonna
not
happen is
edit
you're
it.
gonna call. My phone's gonna be off, and you're gonna call my mom, and she's gonna say he moved to California.
He's gonna say Joey's a butler again.
He moved to California. He's a butler in California. He's a British
No,
butler.
not a butler.
What is
You
it?
were in the
Oh,
Butler
in
house.
Butler. Yeah, dude, I was in Butler. Okay, I was all up in Butler. What do you want me to say? That the rooms are tiny? They are.
All right. Well, let's see how you transition.
But that's just Victorian homes because it was like a lot of rooms with not a lot of stuff.
Listen, I wanted to say something about my
Yeah,
Apple
you're
Watch.
still in charge of this episode. I'll
No,
edit.
you are. You're the editor, baby.
Yeah, I know, but that's later. So do it now.
Okay.
Thank you.
Man, this is
Not how you thought that was gonna
Yeah.
go, did it?
It's not gonna work.
No, do
But
your
anyway,
thing.
I feel like do you have an Apple Watch?
I don't.
They do not record your sleep accurately at all, dude.
Steve, do you have an Apple Watch?
I don't want nothing recording me sleep.
I mean, cause like I like to. I feel like this might.
I don't want nothing recorded. I was just picturing like a guy, and you're like, "Get out of here!"
Yeah.
What did I say? Well, they're gonna.
Someone's recording you when you
He comes
sleep.
in my room. I'm like, all right, keep
Alright,
it down
fine,
though.
fine.
Just
That
keep it
guy
down.
said he doesn't want anyone recording you sleep.
No, but I like to because you set it to sleep, and it's supposed to tell you like how many hours you actually slept, how good the sleep was.
That watch is gonna tell me I'm dead.
It's just like
You slept
LOL.
1 hour. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Mine
It's
said,
gonna return itself, dude. That's fucking hilarious.
mine said I slept 8.5 hours, and there's no way because I didn't sleep at all. So hey, Apple.
Yeah, but doesn't it give you like levels of sleep?
No, so it gives you in bed time, and then it gives you a sleep time.
Ain't no robot commie gonna tell me when to rest my head on my.
But how's it gonna know when I'm sleeping though?
That's
It's
what
like
I'm saying.
I go from my bed to my office chair to my bed to my office
Oh, we
chair
can't talk about you though.
a million times a
I
night.
think maybe by
I
your
sleep with
heart
cigarettes
rate.
in my mouth.
That's so
like-
cool.
Half my shirts have burn holes because
Joe's not gonna leave, by the way.
No, because
2 o'clock in the
listen,
morning.
falling asleep with a cigarette in your mouth is like a movie trope aesthetic that, as much as things I've done, I have never naturally done that in my life, even with being a drug addict. And it's one. So I
haven't drank or taken a drug besides weed in
Oh, you want to give Steve
17 years,
little history of you?
and
No,
I
dude,
had
he can get
every
from
one of my
contact.
shirts is burned.
Do you remember when I was like, oh, my buddy like overdosed on,
Oh my God, this guy.
I won't say.
Don't you have fucking topics?
Yeah, the topic is how you're a drug addict.
Yeah, blah blah blah. I used to do drugs. Okay, we have.
It happens.
Yeah, things happen, then they happen again, and then you're like, I didn't happen, and then they're like, yes, it did, and then you're like, it didn't happen.
That's what you're saying to your therapist. It didn't happen.
It didn't happen. I'm gonna fake a panic attack and don't tell anybody. What?
You're back at Butler.
No, but listen, I know you have stuff. I feel like I had a thing. You go your thing though. I'm gonna transition that with I think a wave sound.
Yeah, how are you gonna edit
It's
that?
gonna-
You're gonna do
This is gonna be so fun, dude.
This way you can put an OxyContin ad.
That was very funny,
Brought to you by Jerry Sackler.
bro.
You guys should just do a podcast together.
That was very funny. Like that's how funny I thought that was. That was I can't laugh. I just watched that shit, dude. I'm literally doing that. I'm gonna run one of the old Pfizer OxyContin ads right here. That's fucking hilarious. But I gotta cut that part, which I will because I do this for a living, you guys.
They're the best drug dealers in the game.
Yeah, that was the best. And he's like, no. And the guy's like, wait, you based this whole thing on a paragraph that I wrote in the 50s?
Yep.
Yeah. Like, yeah.
Wait, what was your? Didn't you say you had a Joe Survival Corner?
I was gonna bring my man, Steve. I didn't know. He didn't give me any context. Do you know how many fucking things I would have brought here? I was saying before, the bag when I picked it up, it was so fucking heavy. I looked inside. I've just been amassing metal things in the bag.
Well, I thought
throwing knives, a hatchet, oh my god. But yeah, so
Didn't you say you keep your go bag in your car though?
I took it out for that episode and never brought it
then
back
you
in.
didn't do it.
All right, let me just go off the cuff. Steve, do you
Okay.
have zip ties?
We're gonna do that again.
Multiple sizes.
There you go.
Get the biggest size you have.
You got a big size. Do you have a zip tie that you think if you put it around my wrist I couldn't get out of?
No, there's no zip tie I couldn't get out of.
I swear to God, you're the best thing that's ever happened to this podcast. The last episode in Joe's Survival Corner, I showed how to get out of a zip tie, to get out of being zip tied.
And then someone commented on TikTok and they're like, "That's the smallest zip tie."
Yeah, and we didn't do enough. We did 3, I think.
No, we did one.
Oh my God. Well, listen, we could always get out of zip ties. Do you know how to get out of zip ties?
Yeah.
There
Put
you
a lot
go.
of pressure on it and then snap.
And that's really
That's
it.
yeah. That's pretty much it.
God, this is a great.
This is a great.
What am I? I'm not reminiscing right now, but I'm just, I guess.
Chairs, you can use your knees. You can.
Have you seen the shoelace saw?
I got a couple.
Man, do you really?
Mm-hmm.
Man, that's fucking dope.
What is a shoelace?
Wish.com. It was a wonderful thing during COVID.
Do you have? Could you bring a shoelace saw here right now? In less than 3 minutes.
Open up that cabinet.
Oh, sorry. 1 second.
Grab from the bottom.
I could
You
not.
can't break out of those zip ties.
No,
There's no way.
those are
Open up
zip
the other one.
cuffs.
Open up the other one.
God, and
One to the left.
It's like every day of my life is better than the last.
No, do it from the bottom. You just gotta rip the lights off.
I should have realized that. Sorry, I thought it was a
Oh,
handle.
then I guess not. No.
All right, so you know how many zip ties? I gotta be honest though. I could get out of all of that,
You can get out of a gun.
bro.
Those
Fake gun. A fake
Oh wait,
Those,
don't worry.
those are fake.
This
fake-
is
fake-
these
Those
are
are fake.
props, dude. Obviously.
No, it must be in my bag or something. I
Damn,
have
you know
a
what's
couple,
crazy?
though.
Well, just picture this, guys. Here I am. He gets the zip tie cuffs. The saw.
Wait, you're gonna animate all this, right?
Yeah. So
Okay,
here,
perfect.
yo. So,
we
so
go.
look. So
Here we
I'm
go.
like, look. Is that a dinosaur? What is that? And then and then it's shooting a rocket launcher at me, and I'm like looking up, and I'm saying, hold on a second. I just remembered something. Not today, dinosaurs.
And what do you do to it?
I look at Steve. Steve looks at me. He says, "Oh, Ystromsky 7." I said, "You took the words right out of my mouth." He goes, "Sandwich." Throws me a grenade. I fucking go. I do one of those.
Oh wait, you have to reenact that.
What are you talking about?
Him throwing the grenade.
You know what's
Ready,
so
set.
great?
Steve throws the grenade. You animate that. You
No,
catch it.
I am as I'm. It's going to be in real time as I'm talking. So for everyone animating, watching the animation, Jared just interrupted me again for like the 90th time.
Yeah, but that's
and just
okay. You're gonna edit-
stopped
you're gonna
the
edit it
momentum.
out. You're gonna
I
edit
guess
it
I'm gonna
out.
have
That's
to edit
fine.
that out, and I guess just another curveball, and you're not gonna hear any of this anyway. So in 1997, George Bush. I'll talk about that later. So fuck it. Then the dinosaurs and everything was fine, and then we'll get to the next segment, dude. Switch back to a fucking Oxy ad. Done. Now, cut to Cliff. Summer. Our protagonist looks over the waves as the crest falls over her hairs. She's thinking about her long love. Jacob walks in from the rear. I thought you were gonna come to dinner, and that's where we'll stop because Joe leaves you hanging.
Off that cliff. Ba-da-ba-da.
Black screen. Joe has not animated what Jared said out of spite.
Oh, dude.
White screen fading. Joe felt bad and did animate it. Proceeding animation.
You've never edited anything, right? I'm so excited to hold you to this.
No, dude, I'm gonna do it. All right.
Because
I'm
I think
I'm gonna do it.
Even if
But you
it's
know what's funny? Actually,
horrible,
Steve, let me talk because you know what? Steve's our guest. Let me talk to Steve. Steve, we've been talking about things, Steve, and ADHD. Now, maybe you can back me up on this. The possibility of me doing this episode has changed because now he said I can't do it,
Oh, great!
and that has
I'm gonna
just
say that
turned
every
something
fucking
in my
episode.
head
Then
where it's like now you can access a part of your
wait a
brain
second.
you couldn't
Wait
have.
a second. It's not that you can't do it. It's that you won't do it.
Ooh, just went up a little higher.
Good.
Next segment, Steve. Now this is a question that I came up on online, and I just want to ask everybody. We're going to start with Steve.
Is it about hair?
We're going to start with Steve, and we're going to go down. Steve, when was the last time you thought of the Roman Empire?
The what?
The Roman Empire. The Roman Empire.
The
Roman
Roman
before. The Roman Empire.
I gotta be honest. I feel like
Stop, wait.
Okay, all right. I'm not gonna say anything.
Never.
Thank you. Yeah.
I thought that you might.
I don't think.
What about you?
I don't think it's that relatable.
Because there was a study that said that most men have thought about the Roman Empire.
What's the study? And you know what? You're gonna have to edit. You're gonna have to put the link to the study.
Listen, it was a TikTok that came up, and it said the Roman Empire.
That was
thing.
the study. The TikTok.
To me, that's a very exact
And here it is.
area. Like, I think back to that time. Just I don't know.
Well, why do you think?
Movie wise, if I'm going to think of that, it just comes to movies.
So like the helmets,
Yeah.
phalanx.
So, but like, why do you think people are saying, "Oh yeah, guys"? They always think back to the Roman era. Like, what about it?
I think
I don't really get it. To be
I
honest,
think most men enjoy a vague military ideal of like battles and hand-to-hand combat.
Yeah, but they were
and
doing
strategy.
all sorts of like.
I think that battling was
True, but what
can
I'm
I
saying-
say the R word?
You can say it. You can say it. I'm not saying
Fucking
it.
No.
Like, let's stand in a fucking field and 10 feet from each other and just shoot at each other.
Yeah.
Like, who does
Wait,
that?
the Roman Empire?
All military back then, they would just stand. Oh, I'm sorry, no guns, bunch of swords
Yeah.
and shit, in a big field, and let's just stab each other.
But
like,
then
They just sacrificed them all.
But then they were like, "Oh, we're gonna give you this gift of a horse."
But that's what I'm saying. Like most men have like a general like untrue idea of like battle.
Yeah, I don't really
I feel like the
understand it.
Roman Empire is like like in movies is like the not medieval, but like like back then army, like strong
But
force.
I don't even understand. I don't really get it because
You don't think about swords and stuff?
maybe I think are they saying like the movie 300?
Yeah, that's not the Roman Empire, but
That's what I'm saying. But I feel like that's what they're really talking about, and that's
the only time you think about like shit like that. It's
That's
like
what I
when
mean.
Like if I'm just watch that type of movie, a 300 or a.
oh man, okay.
because
So
when I
was
think
it
of the
just
Roman
talking to
Empire,
me?
I'm thinking like, oh, they're like all kind
Other
of
than
doing
that,
like
I don't
big
mean a
stuff.
lot.
They
I
don't.
just mean
They don't cross my mind at all. If I'm thinking about swords and anything, I'd rather think about like ninja swords and shit.
I gotta
I
tell
was
you,
just
that
gonna
was
say,
a
wait.
huge whiff.
On
And
the
I'm gonna
on the count of 3, when someone says sword, say the kind of sword that comes to mind.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Katana.
Scimitar.
Samurai.
All 3 different answers.
Kind of, not really. We had the same answer.
Wow.
Gary.
That cat wants to leave so bad.
You know what I want to do? I want to like CGI more cigarette smoke
Very easy.
and just have it like.
That's pretty.
I would ask Steve to help me.
Dude, I would be so pissed if you just were like,
No, I
Steve, I'll just pay you to edit this episode.
No, I couldn't pay him, but I would give him so much labor hours. At least give him 7. No, that's crazy. I'm doing it. I am doing it.
I want.
No, but do your segment because we need
It's
Jared.
not.
We need
It's
Jared.
not really a segment.
I need
but,
Jared for the continuity of this episode.
So, because Steve, you're very into like the local hip hop scene and stuff, and I feel like you have you've posted like stuff about how I feel like the local scene doesn't like really support each other.
No, because
Steve does music videos. He's a producer.
the local scene is it's huge. It's like everyone's an artist, everyone's a rapper,
But-
everyone's a and I don't know, it's just something
But it's
about
like
Rhode
also,
Island.
but I've never heard of any of
But
them.
at the same time, it also shows a lot of love. I think the scene does. Like, the scene wouldn't have lasted this long if it wasn't for love. I know artists that do Rhode Island, Providence artists that are doing millions and millions of views, Spotify views, and none of them are from Rhode Island. Like, when they get that analytic, like,
So maybe that's the problem.
None of it's from local fucking traffic.
Because I know, I guess 2 are. Would you count Arab Music as?
Yeah.
Isn't he from Providence? And
He's
then
from Providence.
and then who's the battle rapper? Oh, what the hell's his name?
Flawless.
Flawless. Real.
Was on I wouldn't just call him a battle rapper. He's a rapper.
Right. Yeah, but
But,
yeah.
yeah,
But
he-
those are the only 2, like Rhode Island rappers I would know if I wasn't like super immersed into the Rhode Island scene. But there's so many rappers, like Joe Bruce. Like, why don't we know about?
How would you edit out the cat?
Joe Bruce
the
is
cat's
an
not
animal.
The cat's not going to be picked up.
But you can hear. Really?
It's not going to be picked up.
Really?
The volume in our headphones is turned up so fucking loud.
Really?
You're sitting there having a panic attack about the.
No,
about
I'm
the
not having.
cat.
But I'm just like, wow. Like, okay. 'Cause
Joe,
that's- all right.
Like Joe Bruce is one of my favorite artists of
Shout out Joe Bruce.
all music.
That
all
song-
music, not just rap music. Just he's
The song he has
an
with
incredible artist.
Drew Buddies.
Buddies,
Dude, I play that
buddies,
constantly.
buddies.
But like, why? I would never know about Joe Bruce unless I knew you because you knew Drew. So like, why don't we know about these like local?
I've been involved in the local music scene for 25 years,
Uh-huh.
and I just heard about Joe Bruce 2 years ago,
That's what I'm
a
saying.
couple
So
years
like,
ago.
what like, and also in like this field, there's big podcasts. There's Fun Bearable. There's what is the other one?
This is why I love this scene, because it's a lot bigger than you'll ever imagine. There's people out there in Rhode Island that are probably doing a podcast that are fucking doing millions and millions of views right out of Rhode Island.
Right, but
We just don't know about them.
But I feel like that's like
Like Red Eye Movies
you're
and those
saying, like,
guys.
they don't
They,
claim
they
Rhode
do it
Island?
incredible. Larry O, have you heard of Larry O?
No.
yeah, he does. He
Look him
raps
up on
with,
Instagram.
He
He
who's the other guy?
he does all the FL Studios.
Wait, so you're,
like the
He blew
tutorial
up.
videos.
He's a monster on Instagram.
But that's what. Why don't
so you're
we-
saying that these people don't claim Rhode Island, but
They
they're
don't-
from Rhode
I
Island?
feel
They're Rhode Island, but they claim Rhode Island. But like, how do you claim Rhode Island?
Okay, so what you're saying is like there's just not like a hub
This is
in
what I'm
Rhode
s-
Island.
Hot
for-
106 just started playing a couple of flawless songs.
So
Hot
we don't,
so
we don't
why-
support
why
our
are-
our own main radio station doesn't play local
That's
music.
what I'm saying. So that I feel like that should be like the first. They should get priority. And
Two of the last Providence mayors made it a law that if you even spin hip hop in a club, you had to have 2 cops on detail. They basically outlawed hip hop in Providence. Few mayors did this. I've seen the scene go up and down, and it all depends on the administration and how they valued arts and stuff like that. And if these mayors were smart, they would put a lot of money into the music programs. And there's no after-school music programs. There's no after-school programs whatsoever for these kids. No boys' clubs. Show me one boys' club in Providence, I'll give you $1 million. Show me one YMCA in Providence, I'll give you $1 million.
on this.
What about the one on
There's nothing.
Branch Ave and Charles?
Nope.
And Charles. Next,
That's a fucking a kickboxing fucking studio.
is it small?
There's a daycare in the basement, but
It is a
they've
YMCA,
rented it
though.
out. They've spaced it out in that building. The sign's still there, boys club, but that hasn't been a boys club with members in years.
Oh, you mean like with like little like motel rooms and shit, like that kind of YMCA?
No, like a boys club.
I don't.
or a YMCA.
What's a boys club?
Yeah, I don't know what a boys club.
You mean like an elk lodge?
See, that's the crazy thing that you don't even
You-
know.
wait,
what
I
a
don't even
boys
know what it
club
is.
You mean like
Yeah,
like
I
an
know
elk
it.
like an
I know
elk
what you're
lodge or
talking
like a
about.
No, it's just a recreational place for kids to go.
oh, so a kid.
Gym. They
but
have a
that's
swimming
not the
pool indoors.
YMCA.
It's just like a YMCA. But it was you never heard of the boys club?
I just think of YMCA
Yup,
when you say
YMCA is what I
boys
think
club.
of.
Yeah, but you need
Or
yeah.
like this, like
Pawtucket has a very
whap,
big
whap,
facility, boys club
yeah,
facility.
like everyone's doing doo-wop.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pawtucket's the only one in Rhode Island that has a boys club facility left, but there used to be one in Providence, the one on Providence and Branch Ave. There used to be a couple of them, but they all got
It's
taken
next
out.
to,
Anything for
wow.
the kids to do, get taken out.
Put up the info for the boys clubs when you're editing this.
Oh,
Put it up
gotcha.
Right now, yeah.
It's a huge.
Do you want
organization.
wait? Do you want every boys club?
In Rhode Island, yeah, I want every boys
Just
club.
Rhode Island?
Yeah, just Rhode Island. I want the links right here. And
How
it's gonna
about-
scroll, it's gonna go.
How about every boys club?
Yeah, do every boys
Oh,
club,
there's
dude.
a lot of boys clubs. It's a big organization. But
Let's
there's
just get
none
1
left in
second, though.
Providence.
But like,
In Providence, there's none.
so like Joe, we've been podcasting for I guess technically 3 years. Name another Rhode Island podcast. Exactly.
Buns and Bites.
That's not a podcast. Like, there's no like. I feel like there's no like community.
I'm gonna cut that.
No. Yeah, I guess you. But there's a big like. Have you heard of Club Ambition?
No,
It's like a big podcast. But like,
that sounds like a pop-up vape store.
I think they're like technically like a media company.
A vape
So
store.
maybe they do.
Yeah,
a
they
vape
sell
store.
vapes.
But then there's a big podcast, Fun Bearable.
I've heard of that only because I feel like
said
you've said it.
Yeah. But and there's like big Rhode Island comedians, but I feel like it's weird that we don't know about them.
This is simple that Rhode Island has never been a music-friendly state, ever.
But I don't even mean
There's music-friendly states, and then there's states that aren't music-friendly. Not even just music-friendly, artist-friendly.
that's what I mean. Yeah.
They are
'cause
not
even-
an artist-friendly state. They've never been. Like, you go to Dallas, there's a show for every genre of music every night of the week.
Oh, so you think it's like the
There's different. Like, if you want to be, I don't know why you would stay in Rhode Island if you make music.
That's what I mean. Because
Yeah.
no
No,
one.
I
you'll
don't know why you
never-
would want to.
Even if you get big in Rhode Island, it's like
There's if you're- if-
500 people know about you.
Although, but what's like big in Rhode Island though? Like with the internet, like how do you know what I mean? I
mean,
guess it just
well-
translates to like local shows, but
Peter Piffin and Larry O, that's the 7 million streams on Spotify plaque.
Yeah,
they're at like
I forgot
30.
on Facebook.
That album's at like 30 right now.
Damn.
30 million. And most people don't heard of him.
I
I've
wouldn't.
never heard
I
of
wouldn't
Like,
have known of him. If
People
it
that
wasn't
know
for
me
you.
know him.
shout
like-
out Peter
like,
Piffin.
But he's done crazy numbers.
Yeah, and
Crazy
he
good for
got, he
himself.
got into like the dubstep scene and
He
stuff.
just
like
had
when it was
he
big.
just got his a song on the a video game, a big video game. Like,
I
it's
saw-
a racing
yeah,
game
I
or
saw
something like
that,
that. He just got it on a video game.
But you would
Damn,
you would think I would think Rhode Island is so small, an artist like that would be like the belle of the ball.
The Belle of the Ball.
But like he would be like we're such a small state. Someone who is as big as that, everyone in Rhode Island should know
That
about
Lopside
them.
album has a song called "Welcome to Rhode Island." It should. I thought it was going to be the anthem for this state.
Should be.
It's done over a few million streams on Spotify. That song alone, and when you look at the numbers, none of them are from Rhode Island.
Right. So there's got to be something.
Shout out
with this-
Lopside.
There's got to be.
Appreciate it.
You got it. There's got to be something like with the state specifically that we do.
People in
that.
Switzerland love them more than Rhode Island did.
Dude,
7
our
million streams, that's
our
crazy.
podcast, like 40% of our streams are from Greece
Yeah.
for some reason.
They know what they're doing.
Say
over there.
something to our Greek viewers.
Listen, guys.
No, in Greek.
Oh, in Greek? I don't speak Greek, so I'm not going to do that. But I appreciate Greek culture. I've been to Lindos. I've been to Santorini. I've been to Crete.
I don't
I've been
practice
to Mykonos.
Santorini.
I've been to Athens. And we went to Kusadasi through Greece. That's Turkey, but, shout out Turkey. So listen, anyway, I got a cat trap. I had
What
a
does
real
that?
good-
What does that mean? What is cat
It's a
trap?
thing that you make up and then you work into the conversation. Thank you. You just did it. Perfect. Thank you for yes-anding me, Steve.
Cat trap.
I think this was a really good one. I got to be honest. I had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I went through a lot of different levels of high.
I wish I
Mostly
could.
up.
I wish I could spoke like you guys.
You did though.
Yeah, you inhaled a lot.
You did.
Oh, you just mean like second.
You're high. Yeah,
Okay.
you're high.
Well, yeah, I can do that, but like if I was actually, I'd be
Oh, so I
done
guess
so.
it's a mental thing. Shout out next time when we worry about Jared's mental thing. I just want to thank Steve again. Thank you very much, Steve. Do you have anything you want to shout out? Company, business.
I
There it is. We're gonna put that
yeah,
right
you're
up
gonna
on
put the
screen.
trade films.
Trade films.
Dude, oh, also, I took a couple pictures of what we pulled up to when we came in.
Steve's a great decorator.
Yeah.
I didn't mean it like that, but I did. His house is crazy.
Yeah, it's more than a.
You gotta
it's not
see
just
it.
decorating.
You're like Jesus Christ when you see it. If you and especially I can't imagine if you're walking and you don't see it until it's too late. You'd be like Jesus Christ.
So you'd say the same thing, but a little louder.
but when it's done, there's gonna be bats flying. There's gonna be it's gonna be insane.
And then you'd be like,
And it's
Jesus
all built
Christ.
with garbage, which is insane.
Pretty much.
It stinks. Shout out Stinks. Steve, thanks again. Now, Steve, we do something on this podcast. We say, what do we do?
Until next time.
There it is. So you're gonna say until next time, and then we're all gonna say clam cakes.
Until next time.
Clam cakes.